everyone. Good evening. Isn't this the most surreal awards do you have ever been to? But you know what? We are not going to let that stop us having a brilliant night and handing out some fantastic awards. So welcome all of you to the Young Enterprise UK Company of the Year Awards 2020. Thank you so much for joining us this evening, wherever you are. If you're in your kitchen, your bedroom, your bathroom, your front room, wherever you are, we are very, very glad to have you here because we want to celebrate your success. You've been working so hard. I mean, this is like the weirdest time any of us have experienced, and for you to have achieved what you have this year to get to this stage is just fantastic. So thank you from me. I'll be honest with you, I've presented this awards day for many years now, never expected to present it in my slippers. But here we are, times are different now, and whatever footwear you're wearing, it doesn't matter because we're just glad you're here. So let me give you some statistics on all of this, because this year over 1,000 student companies took part in this. Yeah, over 1,000. And in terms of the numbers of actual people, it's 13,000, over 13,000 students aged 15 to 19, 13,700 to be exact. So loads of you, and you guys have made it to the final. That's amazing, isn't it? 719 schools have taken part in this, and they've been whittled down to just 13 teams. And you guys are part of those teams. So you already have achieved so much to be part of this tonight, and just all the skills you've learned are so valuable. I am, as many of you know, a business journalist, so it's my job to go around the country talking to businesses, and I present on telly, various different shows. And the one thing that businesses and all organisations are crying out for is people like you. You're going to be the people who get us through all these crises we might have in the future. You're going to be the people who help the economy. You're going to be the people who find the cures for things. You're the right people for us for the future to help us get through anything. So I'm very pleased that you're all doing what you're doing, and you should be really proud of yourselves for all the skills that you have built and all the hard work you've been doing over the last year. So first of all, just give yourself a massive round of applause. I mean, I can't hear whether you're doing it or not, so but just give yourself like a yay, well done, because you totally deserve it. It's so weird that I'm just sat in my front room just randomly chatting to a screen, just hoping people out there are actually listening and watching this, because we've got really important awards to send out. Now you'll see on the screen that there's plenty of ways you can interact with this. Please spread the word tonight on social media. Let's get things trending. It's on Twitter and Instagram. The hashtag for the event is of course hashtag YEFinal 2020. The Insta handle is companyprogram.ye. And you know what? Why don't you start by sending us, tweeting us a picture of how you are watching this evening. So yeah, send me a picture of your footwear if you like. I will show you my slippers at some point, I'm sure, although I'll be honest with you, they're getting a bit grubby now. I have been presenting a show from my home every day, which only recently stopped, and I've lived in them, I've sweated in them, and now I've worn them too much that they're probably going to see the bin at the end of all this. But please do send us your pictures, tell us exactly, you know, what you've been doing in all of this, tweet us all of that, and we will have a look at those throughout, and let's get things trending. Now I apologise in advance if there are any technical glitches, because of course this is all on everyone's internet connection. This is all about, you know, trying to gather people together in a fairly unusual way, given everything that's going on. Normally we'd be sat in a big awards hall and be all physically together. I'd be running around with a microphone. We can't do that, but we still want to celebrate everything, so that's why we're doing it this way. But as I say, it's going to be just as good fun, because we'll make sure we celebrate your achievements. And you know, our young entrepreneurs, you guys are showing the way. You've got new ideas, new ways of doing business, and new voices being heard, all of which is crucial. So as I said, 13 finalist teams have taken part in the company programme this year. These are 15 to 19-year-olds, as I'm sure you know, who've set up and run a student business over an academic year. So you've made decisions about your business. Some of you have been the managing director, some of you have been been in charge of marketing, you've chosen a company name, you've created a product or a service, you've done a business plan, you've been trying to manage finances, you've been trying to deal with the public, trying to sell your product as well. And, you know, these teams have had a long road to get to the final today. It's taken from the moment you first thought of that idea, from you first came together last autumn, through local heats to the regional finals, and today you survived the toughness of the judges, the interview process that you've been put through will all set you in brilliant stead for the future as well. Because if you can get through that, do you know what, you can get through anything. This year, it's all been held together by Microsoft Teams. So thank you very much to them as well, and for bringing this all together and allowing it to still happen. So it's the first time a final has ever been judged in this way, which is another first. And it has been a challenge which our competitors rose to, all with the ease you would expect from such a bright bunch. Now, of course, we know they're already well ahead of the rest of us when it comes to collaborating and working online. So let's go ahead and meet some of the finalists. Now, these young people are here to represent their team. I'll be bringing them up one by one to have a chat with me. So first of all, I'm going to welcome Millie to the platform. I'm going to call it. Hi, Millie.
Hi.
Hiya. Tell me where you are right now.
I'm in South Bucks.
South Bucks. And which room of the house are you in?
I'm actually in our office at the front.
Oh, you see, you're so important in business now. You've got your own office. I love it. So
exactly.
Millie, tell me about your business then. So it was called Unify, wasn't it? And tell us what you did.
Unify, and we're all about bringing different generations together through our intergenerational card game. So we've created a deck of cards that different people from different generations can have different conversations about, and we just want to get people across the UK talking.
Yeah, and how did you come up with that idea?
So back in September, it seems so long ago now, we were looking at all the different markets we could go into, and we decided to go and work on in the intergenerational gap, because we decided that there was a big gap between the different generations, and that we needed to focus on this as it was something that was being left out in society. So that's how we made our first mark.
Yeah, and it's so, I mean, it's lockdown's just proving how even more important it is, isn't it? Just being able to communicate with everyone. Yeah, Millie, thank you so much, and good luck to your team. So that's Unified there. That's Millie Collier. We're going to talk now to Kanan all about Lifetime. Hello, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Yeah, I'm very well, thanks. I mean, this is weird, isn't it? But Kanan, tell me whereabouts you are.
So I'm in West London at the moment, just in my study at the front.
Hey, look at you all guys with your offices and your studies, like proper business professionals. I love it. Tell me about Lifetime.
So Lifetime's a company focused on making life easier for the elderly by promoting independent living in the mature years through our services and products we provide.
Yeah, and you're a social enterprise, aren't you?
Yeah, so we provide a lot of services, especially at like local independent living homes. So like technology sessions and game sessions to reduce loneliness, and also obviously educate the elderly a bit on nowadays things like technology.
Yeah, and Kanan, tell me the truth, right? Did it all go all right? Did everything go to plan? Were there any glitches?
I'd love to say it all went fine, but you know, life isn't like that. So it's been tough. It's been a tough ride for the team, but I think, you know, we picked up, everyone's done really good. We've equally shared the workload, and we've learned a lot from this process. So it's really great process to go through.
Yeah, and you talk about it so eloquently as well. Well, thank you so much as well, Ken, and good luck to Lifetime. I'm going to bring in Anna now from Prospect. Anna, hello.
Hello.
Hiya. So where are you, Anna?
So I'm in Monmouth in my living room.
Yeah, excellent. Nice. I like it. And tell me a bit about Prospect. Tell me how it came about.
Yeah, so our team name is Prospect, and our product is a DIY bumble wraps kit, where it includes everything that you need to make 2 beeswax wraps, which are sustainable and reusable and washable alternatives to cling film.
How did you come up with that?
Well, one of my best friends, who's the marketing director, and she and her mum were kind of thinking of ideas, and they came across this near the beginning, but we were actually concentrating on a different idea. But then obviously Storm Dennis kind of made that quite difficult, so then we went back to beeswax wraps.
Yeah, and how have you found it? Like you say, one of your best mates is your marketing director. Was there ever any tension?
No, never. No, I know what you mean. It can be difficult sometimes, like to try and mix. I don't know. They say like mixing personal life with professional, but I don't know whether that's serious yet.
I love that. I love that. All these things that you're picking up along the way that you probably never expected to. Thank you so much, Anna. I'm going to bring up Rami now. I'm from Hydrosport. Hello, Rami. Tell me where you are.
Hi, I'm in my office in Wilmslow. Well, my house's office, but yeah.
Yeah, excellent. I know it well, as having lived in Manchester for a long time. So, Rami, tell me about Hydrosport.
So we sell a few products. We sell a hydro flask, well, a couple hydro flasks, and we sell a Hydrosport handle. And yeah, you should buy our product.
Yeah, excellent. Have you got one there with you? Can you just show
us
it?
Yes, I do.
Tell me, you do the sales pitch then. Here we go. Try and sell me one.
So have you ever woken up in the morning and like burned your tongue on a hot drink, a hot tea or a hot coffee? Well, with this bottle, you'll never face that problem again. Do you know why? I'll tell you why. It tells you the temperature of the beverage inside the bottle on this screen here, as you can see. I don't know if it's upside down, but yeah. So any temperature above 63 degrees will burn your tongue. So you try and stay away from that. And with this screen, you can avoid that.
Yeah. How much is one of these going to set me back, Rami? It looks posh.
They're only $50.99, and there's free shipping on our website. So
excellent.
Buy one before they sell out.
You've definitely got the pattern. I love it. Thank you very much, Rami. Let's talk to Tyler now from Wicked. Tell me, Tyler, where you are. Oh, can you hear me, Tyler? You might be on mute. If you want to unmute yourself.
Right, there we go. Hi, I'm in Yorkshire and I'm in my living room.
Marvellous. And tell me about your business.
So we are Wicked. So we sell triple layered candles and wax melts, all of which are homemade by us. We make them in our spare time. And one of our biggest aims is to raise awareness for mental health at the same time. So we give out free leaflets with lots of useful advice.
Yeah, and why is that so important, do you think?
Well, as being a young person and given the current climate especially, we know that mental health is affecting a lot of people right now, especially young people, but I think now more than ever anybody. So that's why obviously the current global issue hasn't been of massive benefit, but it's given us a chance to continue to speak to people and carry on our legacy and carry on to support anybody.
Yeah. And what's it been like for you being part of the business? Have you enjoyed it all? Have you found any moments where you're like, oh, I've had enough, I'm out?
Absolutely not. No, I've absolutely loved it. I study business A-level, so it's been a really good opportunity to put all those skills into real life, to gain a deeper understanding of business in the real world. There's never been a dull moment for me. Everything has just been amazing, and this will really, really benefit my future.
Yeah, it definitely will. As someone who did business studies as well and young enterprise, I can tell you it makes a big difference, and it definitely makes your CV stand out. Thank you so much, Tyler. Let's talk to Taylor Evans now from Envirotent. Tell me all about where you are.
Hi, Steph. So I'm in the West Midlands in my bedroom.
Marvellous. And tell me about Envirotent.
Yeah, so Envirotent is a 100% recyclable, shower-proof cardboard tent designed to reduce plastic waste from festivals.
And how did you come up with this idea then?
Yeah, it's quite a wild idea. So we were all really inspired by the waste left behind from festivals, and we were all just thinking in our meetings what we could do. And we all just kind of brainstormed together and thought this would be a really good way to tackle the damage that the festivals cause.
Yeah, and was it quite fun coming up with the ideas? Like, did you enjoy all that brainstorming and trying to design things?
Yeah, it was really interesting to do. We had a lot of good ideas that we put out there, and then I think developing those ideas was a really good thing for us as well.
Yeah, well, you've done a cracking job, and in fact all of you have, so thank you so much to our representatives there from some of the teams. And it's just really amazing, isn't it, what everyone's come up with. I'm always astounded every year when I hear about all these fantastic business ideas and think, oh, do you know what, the boss of Apple needs to watch out, you know, whoever, or the boss of Google, whoever else, Elon Musk, they all need to watch out because you guys have got it going on. So thank you very much for telling me all about it. We're going to move on now to chat to Sharon Davies, who's the CEO of Young Enterprise, the person who makes sure all of this actually happens. So hello, Sharon.
Hello, Steph. How are you doing?
Yeah, good. I mean, this is weird, isn't it? But I'm so glad we could still do this because it's so important, isn't it?
Thank you so much for doing it. I'm in my kitchen praying that the dog doesn't burst through the door.
If it happens, I mean, I regularly see things like that going on now because that's just the way of the world, isn't it? If a child runs in the background, a dog, whatever it is, we will cope with it, I'm sure, because everyone's been experiencing it. So, Sharon, tell me a bit about how it's been then, being the boss this year, because obviously you've been the boss just less than a year now. You took over from Michael. I mean, when you started in the job, we were not expecting a lockdown or any of this shenanigans.
We weren't, and so we launched our brand new strategy at the end of last year, which was great, and I'll tell you a little bit more about that a bit later. But then, of course, lockdown happened in March, which is obviously hugely challenging for everybody. And in Young Enterprise, we needed to make a decision very quickly as to whether or not on how we could continue to support young people to take part in company programme. And it's been awesome to see the movement that is Young Enterprise. So volunteers, teachers, alumni, funders, and of course our staff working together to work out ways that we could provide financial and enterprise education at a time where it's more important than ever right now, right? As well as supporting young people to celebrate everything that they've achieved, and they've achieved so much. So together, that group of people transitioned over 90 physical finals, which were regional and county finals, into 90 celebrations that took place online, culminating in tonight's UK finals. So it's a real testament to everybody involved.
And it really is. And, you know, I send my congratulations to you as well, because I honestly thought with everything going on, you know, it'd be so difficult to finish the year and actually be able to have this awards do. So, you know, well done to all of you at Young Enterprise, as well as, of course, all the teachers who've been helping out on this, all of the business advisors, as well as all the students. So, Sharon, tell me a bit about the future for a Young Enterprise then, and what's happening at your end.
Certainly. So amidst these unprecedented challenges, obviously, that we're all working through, one thing that has really stood out for me is just how adaptable and resilient young people can be given that opportunity. And the incredible class of 2020, some of whom we've spoken to tonight, have shown us just exactly what an enterprising mindset means in action as they continue to run their YE companies throughout this time. So a big thank you to everybody tuning in today. Some of you won't be aware of the work of Young Enterprise. Our charity will be 60 years old in 2022, and when we first opened our doors to deliver enterprise and financial education programs 60 years ago, I wasn't there, by the way, we looked out into a very different world with far fewer opportunities to succeed on your own terms. And in the 60 years since we've launched, society has come a long way. It's thanks to technology that we can be together here, nearly 600 people celebrating young people here tonight. But in many ways, and in far too many places, so much more is needed to ensure young people get access to those opportunities that can unlock their talent wherever they live. So to help us realise our vision, every young person's given that opportunity to build that enterprising mindset, to learn those critical skills to earn and to look after your money. We've recently launched a 3-year strategy called No Time Like the Future. Very simple aims. By 2023, we want to create 1 million financial and enterprise education opportunities to help young people get that fair start to building their future wherever they live. But we can't do that alone. We need that Young Enterprise movement that came together so purposefully in lockdown to continue to grow. It's going to take about 40,000 volunteers, alumni and teachers, and an investment of £16 million, just £16 million to provide young people with 1 million opportunities at a time when that investment is actually an investment in all of our futures. So if you like what you see tonight and you want to join that mission, then we would be absolutely delighted to hear from you. So before I go on to present the awards, if I may, Steph, I'd just like to say a couple of thank yous. Firstly, I'd like to say thank you to yourself, your good self, Steph, you are a massive advocate of making opportunities available for young people. You are hugely busy. Your career continues to go great places, and we're absolutely delighted that you continue to support young people in the way you do. And we're grateful, hugely grateful that you've made the time for us tonight. I know how busy it has been for you today, so thank you. Thank you to our sponsors, particularly to HSBC UK, who have sponsored YE for over 30 years now. But without the continued support of all of our sponsors tonight, we wouldn't be able to reach the tens of thousands of young people that this programme reaches. And so a big thank you to HSBC UK, AT&T, Delta Airlines, Avanade and EU Networks. And finally, to all the teachers, YE volunteers and staff watching here tonight. This year, more than ever, your efforts, I'm trying not to get emotional here, Steph, your efforts, your support truly have been critical to young people continuing to be able to take part in these opportunities in communities right across the UK. So it's been really humbling to be a part of. Thank you. So before I hand back to Steph, I get to reveal the first awards of the evening, which is fantastic. These are very special awards presented to extraordinary young people who have taken part in the Young Enterprise Team Programme. Now, this programme runs alongside company and provides an exciting enterprise journey for students aged 15 and over who have special educational needs and or disabilities. Now, students work in teams to set up and run their company or their social enterprise under the guidance of their teacher, their local business volunteer and their young enterprise manager. So tonight we've got 3 awards to give out. The first one is for Best Logo, and the winner for their vibrant and powerful design goes to Tresketia from Orkney College. All the way up north to Orkney, the Orkney Island. So well done to Tresketia from Orkney College. Our second award is for the Best Advertisement. And the winner of that is Dream 16 from Priory Wood School in Middlesbrough. Oh, you clap for that. And the ad is a little too long to show you in full, but what we'd like to do is show you the last section. So we can run the VT to show the last section.
Do something fantastic, help us reduce plastic. Get yours today. Do 16. Find us a private school.
Or Facebook. Private Enterprise.
Absolutely brilliant. And our final award is the Young Enterprise Team Programme Company of the Year Award. And I am delighted to announce that the winner of this coveted award is Dream 16 from Priory Wood School in Middlesbrough. And as you see, they're a fantastic team. We spoke to Dream 16 team and this is what they told us about building their winning company. They said, we wanted to do something fantastic and to help plastic by setting up a business that did exactly that. We made dream catchers from recycled pint glasses that we collected from our local football stadium, and it soon turned out that some of us were much better at making them than others. But we worked as a team and we shared out the tasks from marketing to promotional videos. Some of us found the interview process a bit daunting, but we got there and now we've won. Over to you, Steph.
Fantastic. Oh, and well done to all of the teams there, especially there to Priory Wood School with Dream 16. I have to say, even though I'm from Middlesbrough, I had nothing to do with them winning that. But well done to all of our winners so far. We're going to move on now to the bit where I know, oh no, you're nervously at home thinking, come on, I want to know if I've won the Company of the Year award. So we now turn to the Company of the Year programme. Just to remind you that today all 13 teams have been interviewed by the judges from the comfort of their own homes. Or maybe that might make you more nervous being interviewed from home, but you're doing that on Microsoft Teams. And all your business plans have been scrutinised. Special thank you to all of the teams for adapting so brilliantly to this. But we knew you would, because you've got all this technology stuff sorted, haven't you? It's just us oldies who seem to struggle with it. But thank you so much for adapting to all of the changes. And of course, a huge thank you as well to all the judges who've given their time, their expertise. You can see their names up on the screen there. We have Jennifer and James of HSBC, Graham at Delta Airlines, Andy of AT&T, Brady of EU Networks, and Andy of Avanade. So thank you so much to our judges. Now let's hear from some representatives of the companies that have so generously supported this company programme. We wanted to know why they think it is so important to support young enterprise and what they enjoy about being involved.
Good evening. My name is William Salomon, and I'm President of Young Enterprise. There's never been a time more important for young people to learn to work together, to use their initiative, to solve problems in order to confront the changing economic and social times that we live in.
For the last 5 years, AT&T has proudly supported Young Enterprises Company of the Year programme.
Hi, my name is Ray Fuse. I'm the Chief Executive of EU Networks, and I'm absolutely delighted to be one of the judges on the company finals this year.
Hi, I'm Sharon Slade, Employability Manager for Future Skills at HSBC UK.
Hello, I'm Graham Barrell, Regional Director Finance EMEA at Delta Airlines, and I'm very pleased to be involved as part of the judging team again this year.
Young Enterprise is incredibly important to us in EU Networks because it's our bridge into the community. Our business is all about the internet's all about people, people are all about communities. And we chose to work with Young Enterprise to build that bridge, and it's been incredibly successful and fulfilling for us.
We are committed to help young people develop the employability and financial skills that they need to thrive.
Working with Young Enterprise gives opportunities for us to share skills and knowledge with talented young people and to help give them a view of the exciting possibilities of working in the technology industry.
Delta is very pleased to support the Young Enterprise Company programme as part of our commitment to help young people achieve their full potential in education and develop the key skills they need for the world of work.
The creativity, the and I think I love most of all curiosity, the real passion for learning, and I think that's incredibly important skill to take forward.
The young people I've seen taking part in the programme this year have been absolutely amazing. I've been so impressed with their confidence, how they made the business people, the passion about the products they've created, and also the resilience, especially during this lockdown period.
I've been really impressed by the innovation and creativity shown by all the young people taking part in the programme. And these are important attributes that we at Delta put at the forefront of air travel.
Or tenacity and resilience, especially in times like this. In terms of your skills, your teamwork, your creativity, your passion, of course, your innovation around technology.
I think the most important skills for young people to develop are the ability to communicate, that is to ask good questions and to listen, to be resilient, to be authentic, and above all, to be kind.
I think the skills they develop on this programme around creativity, confidence, financial capability and leadership are really important, as this does prepare them for the world of work.
I believe the programme helps young people develop a better understanding of the way business works. Within this, they learn many key skills, including the ability to work as part of a team and communication skills that involves.
I'm really excited to see who the judges have picked this year. Every year, it's always an outstanding selection, and I'm pleased I'm not one of the judges having to make that decision. Good luck to you.
Well, there we have it. Fantastic. You can see how keen and how much the judges love you guys. Thanks again to HSBC UK, AT&T, Delta Airlines, EU Networks and Avanade for their support of this competition. So now to introduce our next award, the Company Journey Award. We have a former winner, Nayan Islam. He was just 17 years old when he won the award back in 2015. I remember meeting him then. When he started the company programme, it's fair to say he was shy, he was lacking in confidence, but Nayan went on to lead his team to the national competition, which you know is not that easy. He's now one of the fiercest advocates of the programme. He supports you guys so much, and he said it's given him the ambition to succeed. You might have seen Nayan starring in the Young Enterprise film, No Time Like the Future. If you haven't seen it, do go to find it on the Young Enterprise website. So this year, the award will be presented to a team rather than an individual. But before we share the winner, I just want to have a quick chat with Nayan so you can find out what's been going on in his life. Hi, Nayan.
Hi, Steph. How you doing?
Hiya. I'm very well, thank you. I mean, even just the way you've responded to me there, your confidence has just grown so much, and it did all start with Young Enterprise, didn't it?
Yeah, absolutely did. I mean, the last 5 years has been an absolute roller coaster. I honestly can't believe it's been 5 years. In the last 5 years, a lot has happened, both academically and, in terms of gaining experience. I've managed to pitch at the House of Lords, win a scholarship to go to Canada to do a 21-day mountain expedition in the wilderness. I've been on an Erasmus. I've completed my degree. Almost done with my PGCE, so a lot has happened. It's incredible.
Yeah. Oh, Nayan, I'm so chuffed for you because you totally deserve it. So you've got a bit of news for us as well, haven't you?
Oh, okay, yeah. So I've managed to secure a role in a school as the head of department, where I'll be leading a team of 5, teaching a range of subjects within the humanities faculty. So yeah, it's a crazy journey where I'll be leading a team at such a young age. So I'm looking forward to starting in July.
Yeah, amazing. I mean, I'm just going to give you my own round of applause. I'm sure everyone else at home will be as well. Nayan, thank you so much. I'm so chuffed for you, I can't tell you. And this Young Enterprise, as I said right at the beginning, it just gives people so many skills that just lead you on to all these brilliant things, myself included. I learned so much from Young Enterprise. It's what helped me get my job on telly, because it makes you different. It makes you stand out from the crowd. So Nayan, I'm going to hand over to you to tell us about the next award. So take it away.
Yeah, a lot of the skills that you've mentioned is absolutely right. That's what Young Enterprise do. So in my experience, what the company program did was, on a personal level, it helped me boost my confidence and help me, become more resilient and be open to take on more challenges. This year in particular, the teams that are taking part have faced real challenges in these unprecedented times, which is why this award is being shared by a whole team rather than an individual. So let's cut to the chase. In 3rd place, we have Eco Wraps from St. Augustine's College in Trowbridge, Yorkshire. Really, really well done. Now, coming in 2nd place, we have Scrunch from Little Ilford School in East London. Amazing. Now, off to our winner. Now, the winning team has experienced quite a journey, including an attempt to steal their idea coupled with a damaging social media campaign, and has emerged triumphant. They have clearly demonstrated the resilience and determination which every business needs to succeed, especially in these challenging times. And it is my great pleasure to present them with this year's award. Now, 2020 Company of the Year award goes to Urban Jars from Brookfield Community School in Chesterfield, Derbyshire.
Woohoo! Congratulations.
I'll hand it back over to Steph.
Nyan, so beautifully done. I can see a bit of presenting career there if you want it as well. Well done to all of our winners in that category, and thank you as well to Nyan. What a brilliant story to hear from all of this. Now, if you're wondering what that random noise is every time we announce a winner, I mean, it's meant to be applause. Questionable, it sounds a bit like farting, but hey ho, you know, there's all different ways of sharing applause, I suppose. But anyway, I think we've got a bit of a technical glitch with it, and I did mention we might have one or two. So we are going to move on now to the Tell Us Essay Competition Awards. So applicants of this one have taken part in the company programme. So they were asked to write a 2,000-word piece on the topic of leadership. Tell Us and Young Enterprise wanted to hear about the leadership qualities needed to lead a company, not only to thrive in the short term, but to build a company that will be successful for many in generations to come. It's all about sustainability, isn't it? So let's hear from Peter Ward of Tell Us About It.
The Essay Award was founded in memory of a colleague, Steve Wilson, who had a talent for creative and engaging writing. We've been delighted with an excellent response from Young Enterprise participants. I only hope that we can keep their enthusiasm so they're equipped to contribute to long-term wealth creation. That's a particular passion for us at Tell Us. The essays this year demonstrated an ability to relate what's happening right now in the world with the need for leaders to be resilient, stay relevant, and focused on working with others to engage and excite. Connecting to people and teamwork was particularly impressive.
So fantastic, there we are. That's Peter there. Thank you very much, Peter, to tell us about that. So I'm delighted to announce the runners-up and winner of the Tell Us Essay Competition. So in third place, we have Aaron Lestus from Belfast. Well done to you, Aaron. Yay! Second place, we've got Flory Gertz from St Albans. And our winner, who puts her case remarkably clearly when she said, great leaders lead, they're more than just an organisation, they lead a movement. Which is, you know, let that sink in. The judges said her essay should be required reading for every leader out there today. And so it's my pleasure to announce that the winner in first place in this essay competition goes to Izzy Jackson from Reading. Well done to you, Izzy. Yay! Fantastic. So we are lucky enough to be supported by a great lineup of sponsors, as I've mentioned, and each one has their own special awards. So these awards are given for achievements in specific areas, recognising the particular strengths of each award-winning company. So I'm going to be announcing them on behalf of the sponsors and sharing their comments on what made each winner really stand out. So get comfy. We're going to start with the Sustainability Award. This award recognises the Young Enterprise Student Company, which can demonstrate the greatest commitment to using sustainable business practices when setting up and running their company. And as you can see, it's supported by HSBC UK. Student companies must demonstrate that their operation is profitable, but still protects the planet or wider society and cares for everyone involved in the chain of production and marketing. It's a tall order, but never more necessary than now, as we're all set, of course, to rebuild our economy. Our judge from HSBC, James, commended the winner for their commitment to producing a sustainable solution to a significant cause of pollution. You've got a clue there. They work closely with suppliers to build a strong network across their end-to-end value chain. The winner, with their fully recyclable and effective single-use festival tent, is EnviroTent. Well done, guys. There we are. So our next award is Innovation in IT. This one is supported by AT&T. Now, if ever there was a time to celebrate innovation and technology, it's now, because we are all using it, aren't we? The whole world has come to grips finding new ways to use technology in the workplace and beyond. So this one, sponsored by AT&T, recognises the student company that's made the best use of the available technology. Not only does our winning team need to show that they've increased their own skills, but they also must demonstrate innovative use of mobile and cloud technology to make their business work better. So let me tell you what Andy from AT&T said. He said, For AT&T, technology is embedded into everything we do. We're looking for a company who's demonstrated adoption, upskilling and innovation in the use of technology. So our congratulations to the winner of the AT&T Innovation in IT Award for demonstrating those values in the EY Company of the Year 2020 competition is Fuse. Yay! Well done to Fuse. Right, well done to our 2 winners so far in those. Next up, we have the award from Delta Airlines. It's the pursuit of opportunity. So the first rule of entrepreneurship, as I'm sure you know, is spotting an opportunity to really drive the business forward. So it's a special quality that sets a successful entrepreneur apart from the crowd. Our next award, sponsored by Delta Airlines, is in the acknowledgement of the kind of skills needed to really grow a business, often something that's achieved by effective collaboration. The Pursuit of Opportunity Award recognises the team that have thought big and understood the benefits of partnerships at a grassroots level. This is what our Delta Airlines judge said. Graham said, "I like the innovative nature of the product and the way that it connects young and old. The team showed great resilience and adaptability in introducing an online version of their product once the COVID pandemic hit. Finally, I also admire the way they developed strong partnerships with Dementia UK, local care homes and the NHS to develop their product." The winner of the Pursuit of Opportunity Award is Memento. Yay! Now, our next award is from Avanade and it's Digital Resilience. As the last few months have taught us, we all depend on technology to keep the world turning, but many companies have struggled with outdated systems and inadequate access for their staff, leading to system failure and inefficient working. I have seen that in practice, let me tell you now. Our sponsor, Avanade, has been providing digital solutions for business on the Microsoft platform, which is one we're using, of course, for 20 years, and they are the company which has sponsored our next award. It could hardly be more timely, of course, because it's all about recognising digital resilience. So COVID-19 has been an incredible challenge for the whole world, and our young enterprise teams have they've all done a fantastic job to handle that situation. But the winning team stood out for the way they changed their business to respond to that challenge. They continued to drive things forward with regular Microsoft Teams meetings and created a fantastic interactive website which allowed them to sell a digital download version of their product. The winners of the Avanade Digital Resilience Award are Empino. Now, we are now approaching the climax of the evening, which is the award for the UK Company Final of the Year 2020. Oh, it's getting exciting, isn't it? Well done to all of the teams so far, by the way. It's really brilliant what you guys have done. You should be dead proud of yourself. Now, the company programme encourages young people, including the finalists you might have met tonight, to learn by doing. So these students have made mistakes. We all do, but learn from them. That's the key when you make mistakes, is just to learn from them. They have had hands-on practical experience of running a business, managing money, developing knowledge and skills for the future. It's a life-changing experience. So I'm going to hand over to our head judge, Jennifer Crawley, to share some insights on the judging process and how it's changed under lockdown before she announces the top 3 teams. So before I do, if you're a finalist and you're not backstage, please go backstage now with your mic on mute so that we can bring you on the screen for a chat if you win. Okie dokie. Jennifer, take it away. Hello, how are you?
Yeah, I'm good, Steph. How are you?
Yeah, good. Very good. It's really exciting this again, isn't it? Even though we're not together like we normally are, it's just so fantastic to hear these stories and celebrate everyone's success.
Absolutely. And today has just been completely amazing. So HSBC are delighted to support the company programme, and I've had the honour of leading the judges for over 7 years now. And I really can say it doesn't get any easier. And add on COVID-19, it's everyone, the teams, the judges have really adapted to that this year. So from me, a massive well done to everybody and a huge thank you for making today such a memorable experience. So I was in your space, and I didn't tell you earlier, but I was in your space scarily 33 years ago, and we made some really random things. So macrame hanging baskets, which I'm sure my mum still has at home. So I know exactly how you feel, but how things have changed in those 33 years. So let me just explain to everyone who's with us tonight what the judging process looks like and how we start our journey. So there's 3 stages. We've got the report. So every company creates a report. We've got the interview, which we did today, and we've also got a presentation. And this year that was done via video. Really important to say there's not a single winning formula. So in all the years that I've done this, everyone is really different. Every company has to decide themselves how they want to demonstrate the successes to all of the judges. And then through various stages before we get to the final today, you've got local competitions, regional competitions, and then, as I say, we get to today, which is a really exciting day. So the winner tonight will go and represent the UK at the Junior Achievement Company of the Year, which will be virtual as well. And that starts on the 22nd of July through to the 24th of July, and that will be in Portugal. So the judging, let me just sort of cover some of this that we do. So there's the criteria that we have to assess the teams is a balanced scorecard. So first one is about the enterprise itself, which is around the innovation, the creativity, the uniqueness, what's been added as a value, and also the brand development. And that came across absolutely loud and clear today. Really importantly, the brand came across. So the importance of all the companies, that they knew they had to have a brand and stick with that brand. Really interesting today that came across. We're in the enterprise. So this is about the management, how things are planned within the business, the financial management, and also the partnerships that are made. And again, today it came out really clearly around the partnership, the importance of partnerships, and a number of the companies created partnerships to actually help them on their journey. But networking was a new one this year, that the majority of companies realised what the network could actually do for their businesses. Impact and legacy. So did the companies achieve their goals that they originally set, and what was their impact on the community and on the planet? So a lot of the companies didn't achieve their original goals, but actually what was really inspiring is how all the companies diversified in the world that we're now all living, which was really important to see. Probably for me personally, the most important one is the journey that the companies have travelled on and the individuals have travelled on. So how people have developed, what skills, and you heard Sharon talk about that earlier this evening. So some of the things that the companies talked to us about today that they have grown in or sort of fell across with their journey. So marketing skills, leadership skills, how to delegate, public speaking, and really important is confidence as well. So I love the journey that people have travelled on. It's the one thing that keeps me excited and interested year after year with the Young Enterprise. So we did look for how also challenges were approached, how the company was run, and we were looking for creativity and enthusiasm along the way, and absolutely we saw that in spades today. So this year's contenders, just every year it gets better and better, and I'm really sorry that we couldn't meet in person as we do in London every year, but it was great to see you all today, and you did super well on the calls today when we caught up with you, so thank you for that. And a huge well done to everybody, to all of the 13 teams that made it through to the final. It's a huge achievement and something you should all be really proud of. So we're now at the big reveal. What's it look like? Who's won? Normally a drum roll, Steph, but we haven't got that this year, I'm afraid. So
I can't even do a fake drum roll for you. I'm trying.
That'll do. So the second runner-up of the Company of the Year award this year, congratulations, goes to Empneo. Well done. So we're going to move on now, Steph, to our runner-up. So our runner-up this year for the Company of the Year award is Offshore. Congratulations, Offshore. And the final, so big drum roll for everyone here. So our winner of the Young Enterprise 2020 Company Award this year goes to Envirotent. Congratulations, Envirotent. Well done. Very well done.
Oh, fantastic. Oh, brilliant. Well done to all of our winners there. So MPO from the East Midlands, we had Offshore from Northern Ireland, and then the overall winner of the Young Enterprise 2020 Company Award of the Year is Envirotent in the West Midlands. I'm very much hoping that they're going to be unmuting themselves shortly so I can have a chat with them. Thank you very much, Jennifer. I actually have the award here. This is the paper version, which I've just made for this occasion. We will make sure the proper one gets sent to you as soon as possible. So, Envirotent, are you there?
Hi, Steph.
How are you feeling, Taylor?
Amazing, really. Yeah, it's great.
I mean, it must be pretty weird being on your own, winning such a massive award, and you're like, what do I do?
Yeah, it's a shame I haven't got the team around me. We were on a conference call earlier, so we still spend it together, but it's a shame we're not all together.
Yeah, I'm sure they'll be watching though, won't they? I'm sure everyone's going to be like jumping around in their bedrooms or their house somewhere.
Yeah, they'll all be having a great time.
Yeah, and tell me, how does it feel to win? Like, what does it mean to you? Because obviously you've been working so hard on this, and then to find out you're like literally the Company of the Year out of hundreds of schools that have taken part in this. How does that feel?
Yeah, it really feels incredible, to be honest. I can't really explain it. I just think we've come so far as a team and we've all learned so much. And now to finally get the reward from it, it's great, really.
Yeah. And what about what's next for you guys? Are you going to try and keep things going? Have you got big, ambitious business plans now? Or is it just a case of get through lockdown and all meet up and celebrate?
Yeah, so we're all a really ambitious team, so we'll see where it goes from there with the business, but we're all really looking forward to celebrating together, maybe have a big party.
Yeah, I think you definitely deserve it. In fact, everyone does. All of our 13 finalist teams there. Congratulations to you. Taylor, send my love and congratulations to your whole team at Envirotent. It's amazing what you've managed to achieve and a fantastic product to boot and business. And well done, as I say, to all of the 13 finalists. You really, you know, I know it's really weird doing it all like this, and obviously we can't scream and shout and applaud like we normally would, but we are inside. We are all rooting for you and are really proud of you. And as I said at the beginning, you're all going to go on to do a brilliant thing. So I hope you've enjoyed your evening. That kind of brings things to a close. And I hope it's given you an insight into the talents of all the exceptional young people out there. Thank God, because we need you. And all of the work of Young Enterprise as well. It just leaves me to say thank you to all of you who've joined us tonight, to everyone at home who's watching, to all of the teachers that have helped you, all the business advisors, all the judges, all of the students who've worked so hard on all of this. Congratulations. Thank you very much for me. Special thank you as well to our extraordinary Roy Howard, who's the Chief Operating Officer of Young Enterprise, who's going to be leaving after 17 years. 17 years. Roy has been at Young Enterprise probably longer than some of you are in age, hasn't he? Well, there you go, just to make you feel old, Roy. But there we go. Thank you so much to Roy as well. That's Roy Howard, Chief Operating Officer, who's leaving Young Enterprise after 17 successful years. And we are very grateful to him, because these type of things couldn't happen without the sponsors and without the brilliant team at Young Enterprise who put this together every year. So thank you very much to them. I'm giving them a kind of virtual round of applause as well. So thank you to our corporate sponsors, particularly to HSBC UK, our lead sponsor for tonight. And on behalf of Young Enterprise, have a lovely night, and hopefully one day we'll actually see each other in person and have some type of celebration. So thank you very much for me. I've loved chatting to you all. As ever, my computer just nearly fell off the desk now. That shows you how much it's ready for me to end this now. Thank you from me. Take care of yourselves and stay safe. And hopefully when all of this has calmed down, you guys will be running successful businesses as you are now all over the world, and I'll be interviewing on telly about it. Take care.